had difficulty getting information on the delays and changes during the snowstorm. What is being done to get better information out to the user where they need it, i.e. waiting at a stop?
Okay. Say stop. Could she or he respond back, let us know, is that a bus stop or a train stop?
Okay, good. Well, let's assume they're talking.
Okay.
Let's
Both?
start with the train
Okay.
stop, right?
Okay. Let's focus on trains first. If they have one in particular, let us know. Yeah, and that's part of today for me is to try and understand that better. I use something called mystery shopping. Some people who maybe listen to this don't know what that is, others may. What I do is I actually have a third-party company come out and audit our system. So are the trains clean, are staff in place, are they have good product knowledge? And one of the things that we look for is also around communications. Are we communicating effectively? So what we try and do, and I would appreciate some feedback on this, we try and respond if we have service delays, whether it be snow or otherwise, about no more than every minute and a half with an announcement now. It didn't used to be that at all, but we tried to really get more frequency of information out there, letting people know we know they're out there. They're not on a train with no driver, so they feel like they're in a space capsule on their own. So we're trying to use it to keep people as apprised as we possibly can, about every minute and a half at the outset. If that is felt to be too long, I'd appreciate feedback from this group today on that. But something else we're also doing is probably this year, we're developing a text messaging mechanism where let me just call it Friends of SkyTrain. Mm-hmm. The word we're kicking around are like Skywatch or something right now, where individuals can sign up with us and actually text us if something's wrong on the system. Now, the feedback we had in some customer focus groups last summer was that they didn't want to hear back from us. They just want to send in, you have a broken garbage bag and the crows are eating it, or there's newspapers all over the train, or I'm feeling unsafe because somebody's been drinking too much and sitting next to me, et cetera, right? But they can also let us know if we've got service disruption problems. So it's a way to enhance communications and responses. Now that's in addition to yellow strips that are already, those are the silent ones, plus the intercoms, Drew, as you know about, plus if you see a SkyTrain attendant, so there's different, plus we have a phone at every platform that goes right to communication. So in addition to those, we're going to try and engage some people who want to be called Friends of SkyTrain to help us respond better. But I would like to see us, I think it's an area we've got to improve on, but I'd be interested in what kind of information they'd like to hear too.
Okay, and if I may, let me just chime in with some information from the communication standpoint as well, because we have been bringing in other ways of getting information out to people, such as at the SkyTrain stations, we've been installing the digital video screens, the LCD displays from Lamar Advertising, and they carry on them news headlines, weather updates, and also important information across the blue bar at the bottom. And occasionally, we will take over the entire screen to get information out there. So they're not just pretty things to hang in the tantalizingly over your head at the SkyTrain platforms. They actually do provide information out there. So that's one way. We've got Next Bus. So if you're waiting at a bus stop, Next Bus is a way where you can text the individual locator number of the bus stop that you're at and send that to 33333, and then by return text you'll get the next 6 scheduled buses, scheduled arrival times. And in a little while, sometime this year, when all the GPS systems are installed in all the buses, you'll be able to get the next 6 actual arrival times based on the bus's location. That's going to be a big help because that'll tell you exactly how much longer you have to wait. Is there a big delay? What's the story there too? We've got, I mentioned before, MyBus, which is an information system going on to m.translink.ca, which is another way of getting the information coming directly to your mobile device. And we're working on a way of being able to push the information out so that people are alerted when there's information, but it is something that you can look at, and we generally include a note saying, please pass this on to anyone near you. So that way, if you've got a mobile device, you go to m.translink.ca, you get the update on SkyTrain service disruption, bus bridge between Edmonds and Royal Oak, say, then you can pass it on to anybody else who's at a bus stop, who's at a SkyTrain station, wherever they may be, and then you can help spreading the information. We're also working with Twitter, for those of you who are twits. working with that, and as I mentioned before, the Facebook application is another way too. So there are lots of things, but as Doug said, it's always good to get more ideas of better ways of getting information out to people, as well as the usual broadcast media and the customer information line. All of that gets updated pretty much as best we can. But you know what? There are still holes in the system, and sometimes you just can't cover every base.